Hey guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Market Structure Analysis with me, James Pakion, and this is Pakion FX. So guys, we have been looking at GBP USD over the past 4 weeks, and we have actually been witnessing plenty of movement. There has been plenty of liquidity in this particular currency pair, and we are going to break it down and see where we anticipate the market to move towards the end of or rather towards as we move rather through this week. So currently we are on the daily time frame, and as you can see today we've had plenty of movement from this level here, level 1.3897 back all the way to level 3780, and that is about a movement of let's see, so we've moved about 113 pips today. So that's a very good volatility in the market, and we've actually managed to catch a few pips. I will actually attach a screenshot here of the trade that I took today. Got some 23 pips, and I am happy. So yeah, let's look at what the currency pair has been doing since last week, since our previous market structure analysis video. And at that time we were actually looking at how the market was reacting around this area, and we had anticipated that once it broke below this particular trend line, continue to see continued downward movement towards this particular area right here. So that is actually exactly what happened. So the market managed to break down from this particular trend line, and it retested it, continued to move downwards, and we were actually witnessing a healthy move until we started noticing some exhaustion in the market around this area right here. And this was actually around I think Thursday or Wednesday, one of those days, but ideally it was near Friday, which is actually the first Friday of the month, where we have the fundamental news of the NFP, non-farm payroll, being announced in the US. So that's when we actually witnessed a spike back to the upwards. As you can see, our currency had continued to respect a healthy movement of about, from this retest we moved down about 104 pips before the market actually shot back up due to the NFP announcement. So as you can see, it shot back up and it actually retested an area here, and it continued to move upwards through. It actually broke out through this particular area, this zone here, which was a support that had actually become that now had actually become some sort of resistance. So it actually broke out of that resistance, found support on that particular resistance, and continued to move upwards all the way to this level right here, which is actually another key level that had been retested quite a few times. So that's when I actually drew my Fibonacci from the highest high to the highest low, and as you can see, it has been respecting the Fibonacci levels. It respected this particular level, it broke out of it, retested, continued to move out, broke out of the level 0.382, went all the way to the level 0.5. It actually managed to sort of retest, but due to this particular area here, which is actually a very strong resistance that now became support, the market was able to move upwards, met this level 0.618. it retested it. It retested this 0.5, found support on it, kept ranging over this area for quite a while, and then managed to break out of that level, went all the way back to the level 0.7, that's level 0.786. So that's why we actually found massive resistance, and there was a lot of sellers pressure, and actually this is where I put my trade, and I managed to come out with a few pips to the downside. So the market today has actually been moving to the downside quite a bit. It came back to this particular 0.618 level, managed to break out of it, but found support on the level 0.5, managed to come back up, retested it, formed a nice beautiful candlestick pattern here, and as you can see, this one was a confirmation that the market will continue to move even lower. And actually, as you can see, it sort of reacted over around this area but continued to move downwards nevertheless. And as you can see, it has been respecting these levels very nicely. So currently we are at level 0.236, and what do I see the market doing? I see the market retesting this area, probably just either moving slightly lower and finding a resistance bit before moving even lower to our previously anticipated lower lows, or we'll probably retest this area or range around this point. And also, just since this is actually a very key resistance area, it will probably find a lot of sellers pressure around this area and continue to move back again to the downside. So we'll have to keep seeing what this currency pair will be doing throughout the week, but currently the market bias is oversell. So let's just keep staying in tune and watching how this currency pair reacts to particular levels and key resistance areas, and let's also keep our meta traders up and running so that whenever we see a great opportunity to take a trade, then we just go ahead and take a trade. So guys, I hope this analysis which is actually episode 4 has been of help to you guys, and just keep it locked to this YouTube channel. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.